One of the things I have struggled with the most in my entire life is breathing, and well, two things, breathing and singing, which are kind of the same thing to me. But when I finally learned how to sing, it changed the game. It opened up my voice. It helped me with my confidence. It helped me with my ability to release emotions and energies that were inside of me. And I've always wanted to share that process with people. But to be completely honest, I get so focused on cooking and filming food videos, I forget that there's so much that I love about music that I want to share with the world. So this to me is the number one thing for anyone that says they can't sing, for anyone that says that they have a horrible voice, they're tone deaf, whatever it might be. Take it from me, I used to be so incredibly tone deaf. I could sing for shit. I couldn't hit a note. My voice sounded like crap. I was embarrassed. It took me so many years to figure it out, but it turned out to just be a couple really simple things. And since then, I've gone on to teach hundreds of people how to sing. And not in months, I'm saying very quickly how to sing. So I'm going to show you some of the first steps that I do to get anyone singing. Now, obviously, the first thing attached to this is the breathing. You got to have the voice. And what most people do is they talk up here, which I'm doing this right now to show you guys something very specific. You've been hearing me talk in my chest. And here's the thing about that. Let me just tilt this down. Here's the thing about that. By the way, my shirt does say whiskey and yoga. Yeah, boy. So it reminds me of that guy on Facebook that's like, hatoy, hatoy, hatoy. Anyhow, so I've been talking up here, and what this does is it puts a big strain on your voice because you're not breathing from the proper place. You should be breathing from your stomach. Now, technically, yes, your lungs are up here, so you're not actually breathing from your stomach. You're breathing from your diaphragm, which I think is somewhere right in here. I forget exactly where it is. But the point is, you want your stomach to expand because you want to take in as much air as you can and get the power from your stomach. This is your core. It's very important. So what you do, start with breathing out, just if there's anything in there. And then breathe in very slowly through your nose and try to expand your chest and then expand your stomach like so. See, it's like they're almost like, look, that's what opera singers, they look like they have these huge bellies because they actually expand their stomach. It looks like you're pregnant or something, but it's actually not the case. Your stomach can be very tight, but you're getting in all this air. So when you sing, you want to breathe from there. And what happens is, instead of talking like this up here, you're able to talk down here, and you'll see the difference in my voice. I have a lot more power. The air naturally kind of just flows out, and I'm able to directly get this power that goes towards you, so you hear it. So when you're speaking to someone, not even singing, when you're speaking to someone, when you're speaking from this place, they're going to take you more seriously because they're going to really be hit with this like, oh, psh, kaboom of like, I'm here, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And not in a mean, scary way, but just like a, listen, I'm here, not like, hey, excuse me, do you think, imagine this, you're at work, right? And you go up to your boss and you're like, hey, John, listen, I'm just wondering, would it be possible if I could get, like, and you're talking like this, asking for a favor, versus, hey, what's going on, John? How are you doing today? You know, listen, things have been really great at work, but I could really use a few days off. Like, that power right there, that commands presence, because what it does is it shows that you're here, you're showing up, and you feel good about what you're saying and who you are. If you're coming from here and you're timid, people are, they're not gonna vibe with that. You sense the fear. You sense the fear. We're all animals by instinctive nature. So like there's hormones and pheromones and all this stuff coming out there, and people they're feeling all these things. And the first thing you can do is get comfortable with your voice. The body is important too, but we'll talk about that some other time. So what I want you guys to do is take a deep breath through your nose, right, like this. Try to expand everything, and then just slowly breathe out. And you keep that stream going as long as you can, as slow and consistent, not like you want it to be, if you can slow it down even more. That's great. Whatever level you're at, whatever consistent, just give it a try. It's going to take a while. To be honest, when you breathe for the first time, like really get in touch with breathing, and maybe you go to yoga, or maybe you've never done this before, whatever situation, when you first really get in touch with it, it is a little bit weird. It's uncomfortable and you're going to forget, but that's okay. Just keep practicing. So let's do it again. At the end, if you want to like, do that, that's fun too. And as you do this, you can change the, whatever, you can change those things around. But another thing to focus on is I like to start with closing my eyes, and as I take that deep breath in, really visualize and feel your whole body filling up with air. Even though that's physically not possible, air is just getting all up in here, right? This is great for stress, for anxiety, if you're having trouble sleeping, if you can breathe and connect with your voice, and not just do it like casually, but really over accentuate it at first, because sometimes you need to do that to get out of your head. A lot of times we're stressed, we're in bed, we're trying to sleep, and of course by we, I mean me, so I'm assuming a lot of people also do it. You're in bed, you're like rustling, and you just got so much on your mind, but if you do this, next time you're trying to go to sleep, by the time you've done that 5, 10, maybe even 3 times, you're going to start to feel so much more relaxed, so much chill, because you're allowing your mind to just take a little bit of a break. By connecting with your breathing, you're forced to really think about something and really think through every part of it. And just that small break from your mind racing with all kinds of crazy thoughts actually does some amazing things, because you're literally allowing your brain to just like chill out for a little bit. And even if it's for 5 seconds, that's probably more than we're used to, because our brains do race throughout the day. So this breathing technique is so great, and it's really so simple. I mean, there's variations on it, and I've been showing you a couple. I'm going to show you a few more. But what it really comes down to is just that slow, deep breath, expanding your chest, expanding your stomach, So we've got this breath in here, and we can, but there's another fun thing that I like to do a lot that really helps you warm it up, which is you can change the tone, you can go up and down, but it's all about having enough breath and just confidently letting it fall out. It's a little weird at first. You're going to be spitting all over the place. Maybe do it like next to a wall or something, or by someone you don't like, whatever. And you can change, you go up and down. I just like to have fun with it. I don't usually do that, but I figured why not. And another thing, while you are warming your voice, make sure to have some water. Lukewarm is actually the best. If you have cold, it's a little bit rough on the vocals, so lukewarm really helps. Keeps you lubricated. That's the only thing that you need. You gotta stay lubricated. Think about it with lubrication with anything. If you're trying to make something work well, it's gotta be nice and juicy and run and flow and ready to go. So take this breathing technique, try it for 3 times, try it for 300, for 30 minutes, however long you need. Just give yourself some time to breathe and be slow with it. Play around with how, you know, your voice starts to change, and that little that is the first step to singing. Learning just those tones, even if it's just believe it or not, that's actually singing. I'm not saying people would pay for you to do that, but that is the first major step to singing. Much more to come. Let me know what you guys want to see in terms of singing. If there's any questions you have, please share them. And also, if you see someone asking a question and you know the answer, express the answer, because I can't always answer all these questions. But you know what? I'm going to try my best throughout all these videos to tell you everything that I know. So if you have a question and it doesn't get answered right now, just please know that it will probably eventually if you stick around, and you'd be glorious.